That's good numbers. 9, 15, 21.
Gaming helped give me part of my identity, who I was. I found a hobby, something I could relate to with other people, made new friends. The community and friendship is really important to me and always has been. That's really a big part of it. It doesn't really matter what you're playing. It's the social aspect that's really attractive. My name is Wayne, and I'm the owner of Dueling Grounds. I started Dueling Grounds basically from a conversation I was having about, where I saw myself 5 years from now, one of those conversations. And I thought, if I could do anything, I would open a game store. And because I was a gamer, I was going to game stores here in the city, and I thought I could do better. I thought these stores look a little disorganized, a little lacking in customer service, a little dingy. And I thought, well, I could have a really nice game store, and people will appreciate that. They give you special abilities. If you have a submarine commander, it means you can go underwater to the underwater cities, otherwise you can't. Dueling Grounds carries 4 main types of games here: role-playing games, board games, miniature games, and collectible card games. There's a huge game room downstairs where we support these games with events, and it's just a sense of community. Like it's an open game room that anybody can use, but we do organize stuff, so there is things going on.
16 damage. Sorry, +2/+2 in the L flag.
Yeah, take 4, so I get 2 overall. Okay. 21.
Magic the Gathering is the very first collectible card game. A lot of people have heard of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Those, of course, are supported by cartoons for children. It's very well marketed. Magic the Gathering, though, was developed by a mathematician, and it just exploded when it first came out. The stores couldn't keep it on the shelves. I've been playing it for 20 years now, and I don't plan on ever stopping.
How far is that? That's 11 inches.
Warhammer and other miniature games like that, it's not just a game, it's a hobby as well, because, some people just like putting the models together and painting them. Some people hate that part and they just like playing the game, so they just throw the models together as quickly as possible, spray them a couple colors, and just play. And then there's people who like both aspects of it, but it is a miniature-based tabletop game. You play on a sculpted terrain set, something you'd see like on a train set or something. Little trees and hills and buildings, and you move your figures around with a measuring tape to how far they move. You roll dice to see if they hit things when they're shooting or swinging at things, and then you roll to see if you do damage. I've been open for 11 years, and I've seen the gaming industry change. One of the things that changed was the advent of online video gaming. When that started coming out, people were all over that, and naysayers were exclaiming, "Oh, it's the end of real-life gaming. Who's going to want to play a real game when they can sit on a computer and play a cool video game with someone else?" And that really proved to be untrue.
You're fighting at the same time.
Damn it, as one unit.
I think one of the big draws for gaming at an actual physical location is that it does bring people together. They know they can just show up, meet other people who want to play the game, and make new friends. We've come from a time when parents were worried about Dungeons and Dragons making their kids kill people or commit suicide, to realizing that these games really exercise a child's mind, their creativity, their reading skills, their math. Magic the Gathering is algebra. So you're seeing a lot of these games now in schools and after-school programs, because the teachers used to play with these games when they were young, and now they're grown up. They're like, wow, what a great educational tool. It's like the modern-day chess club, except there's a whole bunch of different types of chess you can play, whether it's Magic or Dungeons and Dragons or whatever. I'm really proud, actually, of the gaming community that comes to Dueling Grounds. We don't have a lot of super competitive players. There are people who are competitive, but the general feeling of our crowd would be more casual, they're just here to have fun. Yeah.
61, I need your
25.
Spell resistance.
Oh, thank you. 29.
That gets through. Let's try his reflex saves. No, he failed.
So take 61.
He